never slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented
Well. Good morning, everyone. I am live from Daytona Beach, Florida, live on YankeeMania with Sean Browning, main host for the show. And also, this is Nitha Ramachandra. Good morning. Happy Friday. A lot of things happening today, especially you got the WBC with USA Baseball. USA starts their quest to win that trophy against Brazil tonight. And you can catch that live on YankeeMania with Evan, Jason, and Chef Nick possibly. So tune in for that. And also tonight you're gonna you're gonna see the call of the Yankee game, spring training game here with YankeeMania along with Joe and Ken most likely. And guess what? It's the return of Oswaldo Cabrera, our guy Oswaldo Cabrera that we worked with a lot of times, and he's coming. He is finally back from the injury, so stay tuned for that. He's going to play tonight for the Yankees in spring training. So a lot of big things happening here. And good morning, everyone in the chat. Jerry is in here, and guys, put your comments in here. A lot of things going on. But Sean, welcome. How you doing? And by the way, great show yesterday with Charles with the history of the Yankees, and you guys did a fantastic job.
Yeah, no, thanks. And
and also,
yeah,
sorry, before you go, I want to give a birthday shout out to my friend Michaela. She's amazing, and so happy birthday to her. And have a great day and enjoy your birthday weekend, Michaela.
Happy birthday
There you go.
to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you.
There you go. Let's go. Thank you. So I will let her know about that, and thank you. So, Michaela, enjoy your day and your birthday weekend. And Sean, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, no, and happy birthday to all those that are born in the blessed month of March. You guys enjoy it. Daylight savings time on Sunday, so we're gonna lose an hour of sleep, but we get an hour of sunshine. And as Nathan's enjoying the Atlantic coast of Florida,
yep,
with beautiful sunrises and sunsets. But yeah, no, the Yankees are going to be playing awesome. They're playing tonight at 6:30, and that's going to be awesome. And then also you got tonight at 8:00, you got the USA versus Brazil. And let's go. We're going to see Aaron Judge, Paul Goldschmidt. But yeah, and all the others on the team too, Bednar, all the other Yankees. And the World Baseball Classic is going to be epic all the way through. It's already been shaping up to be epic. But I want to see the Yankees bounce back from that 15-0 pounding we took yesterday against the Twins. But I want to see how they bounce back. And, I'm happy to see Oswaldo Cabrera back and getting some playing time. With the Yankees, I want to see how he does things. But if he's not fully ready when we break camp, you got to give him consistent time. Don't try to rush him back because we need him as a morale boot. We need him on that club as well. But we got a lot of people to where we don't absolutely have to have him when he's not ready.
Yeah, I agree with you, and I think they're gonna work as well the Cabrera slowly back. But tonight maybe you'll see like a few innings out of him on the defensive side, and obviously maybe 2 at bats or 3. We don't know, but it's just great to see him back on the field, and I love working with him at events. And Cabrera is a great guy, man. So good to have him back. And that's the type of player that you want on the championship team. So, but guys, please continue liking, subscribing to this channel, and also our Job on the Mound show and Nathan Sports Rush. A lot of big things happening at once, and also with my nation's best NIL companies, a lot of things happening there. But so talk about Sean. Just talk about your show yesterday. Give a little bit insight what you guys talked about with Charles on the history of the Yankees.
Yeah, no, guys. In case you missed it last night, Charles and I we were covering the 1927, 28, and 29 Yankee teams, the Yankees' first dynasty. Um, and yeah, it was great. We were talking about Ruth, Gehrig, Earl Combs, all those guys on that team. Wyatt Hoyt, one of the first aces we had. Um, you know, all those great guys and the great players. And we also gave a shout out for somebody had mentioned about talking about Ray Chapman, who was in 1920 he was killed by a pitch that hit him in the head.
Yeah,
But back then they didn't have any protection, so he got hit by a pitch in the head and it fractured his skull, and he later died at the hospital. He got carried off the field, but that was in 1920, and you're like, but it was worth kind of mentioning. Um, and it was just really great talking about, have so much fun talking about the history of the Yankees. Because when you look at it too, like, who would have known that when Wally Pipp decided to sit out due to migraines from getting hit in the head in his career, that Luke Gehrig would have took off and had a 14 years of consecutively playing games of 2,130 games, which stood for 56 years before Cal Ripken broke it. And we got the Ric Flair in the chat, y'all. We got Ric Flair in the panel. Is the one, the only, the people's chef, the chef of right now, Chef Nick.
what's up,
Greetings
Chef?
and salutations, baby. Woo! I love the intro. Oh, man. When I do this, that means you guys got to kill the like button. That's
Yes.
what you got to do, please. We have two. I was going to, I'll mention three. I'll get to that. But we have NY Yankee Mania. We have World Sports Mania Entertainment. And we have Ken the Ugly.
Yep, Ken the Ugly.
Especially today, we have to wrap those up like a burrito, baby, like a breakfast burrito. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to NY Yankee Mania, the morning show. Sorry for my tardiness. I was busy as usual. But good to see you guys always. How you guys doing? Oh, yeah. Sorry, Nathan. Let me check my invisible watch.
I'm in Daytona, Florida right now.
How's it going there?
With family and friends, and
Awesome.
It's good, nice weather. Obviously, 76, 80 degree weather. Yeah. But everything is going good. And
Awesome.
what about you, Chef Nick? We were just talking about tonight's. We were plugging tonight's WBC and also Yankees. As well, the Cabarrus coming back tonight.
That's right. Yeah, first of all, I just want to say, Sean, good preview last night with Charles. You guys always do a good job with that. Keep it up. Nathan, well-deserved vacation. Please soak up the sun and get an extra tan when you come back and give it to me, because I need it. Oh, man, sooner or later the sun's going to be out and I'll get my tan, but not right now. Guys, welcome aboard. Good to see everyone in the chat. Nosebleed section. That's right. I'm on Greek time. I'm still on Greek time. Good to see you, Charles. Good to see it's over. Good to see everyone. Shout me out. I'll shout you guys out. That's how it works.
Oh, yeah.
I scratch your back. You scratch my back, whatever that is. I'm very excited for the WBC. Very excited for all those games. I call it like pretty much a major league, minor league exhibition series. It's pretty much like an extension of that. And I think it's better. Look, I don't want to say that's going to be better than the spring training. Spring training, it has its own theme, but I think it's going to be more tuned in. I think that even with, let's just say, especially today too, there's so many games happening. Of course, I will be giving a introduction into the WBC game, USA versus Brazil at 7:45, and it's going to be me, Evan, and Jason calling the game tonight. Luckily, everything's working, so I think on my end it should be fine. But yeah, it should be fun. I do like Cabrera coming back. I don't think he's going to start the season. I would rather him get his reps in consistently in the minors, just for him to be 100%. and not him to be 85% and then him play and then get injured again. I think the Yankees need to pretty much pivot from that. Volpe, I think they need to pretty much just, if you're injured, take your time. Don't play through it, because you're gonna have the fans turn on you, which they're gonna be like, oh, you suck. But then all of a sudden there's like an injury, a lingering injury, and he played through it. So you want to avoid that. It's time to avoid things. Leave things in the past, right? Let's do fundamentals. Let's do situational hitting, right? Let's do that now, not the past. And also escape the injuries. Let's play this right. Let's keep these guys healthy, versatile. So I'm excited to see him, though. Very excited to see him. Wasn't excited about yesterday's game, but you know what it is? Yankees, they maybe deserve a blowout loss just to see what that feels like, especially in spring training. McMahon, look, people can't really say he sucks at shortstop. Like, he has to get used to the position, man. Come on, people are already ranking on him. I think he's doing good so far in spring. No problem at third base. He is getting his reps in with hitting, which I'm very happy about. But him just going to shortstop just to try it out, it's just, you got to give him some time with that. I wasn't impressed with the pitching or the hitting. The only thing I liked with the hitting was Jason Dominguez. That was pretty much it, getting the opposite field Nako hit. But other than that, Blackburn struggled. He didn't really have his best stuff today, last night. Savali, I'm not really concerned about. He has so many years of control. Matt Blake is going to fix him. I'd rather him, he was just flat out terrible, and that's fine. People are like, send him down. He's not up yet. What are you talking about? So people need to control their hormones. And just let them play. Put your trust into Matt Blake. I think that's going to be great on their part. Overall, I think I do like what I'm seeing with the Yankees right now. Yes, it is spring training. I always have to say that because it's a disclaimer. I don't want anyone saying in the chat, but Chef Nick, it's spring training. Yes, I'm already saying that, so you don't have to say that. So I think it's good, especially with everyone coming together to focus on certain aspects of the game. I love that, and we shall see. But WBC is going to be exciting, absolutely. Going for, I was going to say Team Greece, but Greece doesn't have a baseball team, so they have to work on that. But let's go USA, baby. Let's go USA. And if you have a computer, a USB, because you need it. So let's do this, guys.
Oh, yes.
Great point, Chef Nick. Awesome. Obviously, we love working with Oswaldo Cabrera, so it's going to be good to see him back on the field playing for the Yankees. And like I said, I told Sean, I think maybe he'll get a couple of innings in, maybe 2 innings on defense, and obviously 2 at bats. So you don't want to push him that far. Just working back slowly, and because this is the type of player that you need for a championship team, and he can do everything. Swiss Army knife, and also he can play multiple positions. So maybe you start him in the minors. I don't know. Let's see.
I think.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I think that might be the most logical. Just let him start and get his rehab in the minors.
Yeah.
And then when you need him, and then come out. Yep.
Speaking of moves, so yesterday they reassigned right-handed pitcher Travis McGregor and Drake Fellows to minor league camp, and then they optioned Chase Hampton back to Somerset and reassigned him to minor league camp.
Yeah.
That was expected. Yeah.
I don't think he would have got any reps in here anyway, and also those 2 other pitchers.
Yeah.
Right.
That makes sense.
And then also I want to say, shout out to Charles in the chat. We officially welcomed him as a member of our panel.
Oh, wow.
Oh, really?
Member of the team. Joe announced that last night during the preview at the end.
Welcome, man. Welcome to the club. Your initiation, we have to break your legs. That's the initiation. I'm kidding.
Oh,
You're
the goat.
Yo, yeah. Go. Oh, yeah.
Oh, Lord. Speaking of which, Charles brought up a comment that was very funny. Yeah. Big G hurt his arms opening a bag of chips. He can't open up a water bottle or open up a door, whatever. I think that's very concerning. He has no legs, so he needs his arms. I keep saying, like, instead of swinging a bat, he needs to swing his tennis elbow to get a stroke or a hit, or a point, as they call it in tennis, or a love. I don't know. but like that's very concerning. So I wouldn't. Look. I wouldn't. It's like he's going to be stationary. It's like he's going to use his face to hit home runs now. I don't know, or his tongue. It's just really. I don't know. That's really bad. So I think the Yankees, they need to use him right, or else his body parts are going to fall off come mid-season. I think maybe there needs to be someone that can be ahead of him in ahead of the depth chart. And I think right now the only thing he's good for is home runs, obviously. But right now it's like I don't know. I just don't know how to take that. It's like when I heard that statement, I'm like, oh. Wow. Okay. I think he needs to be a coach now or something, because it's like, what is he gonna do? I mean, he can't run. He's not gonna be able to hit if that's the case.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That's really.
I mean, I think he's managing through the pain, whatever it is. And also, I almost wondering if they might have resurrected the old comments that he made from last year when he first, and he'd spent all that time away from the team.
Yeah.
After the World Series, you were like, what? But no, I mean, because he smoked 114 mile per hour single in one of the rehab games. So, he can still hit the ball. He still, swings violently. But I mean, it's kind of like, but to your point, though, it's kind of like, well, we got to make sure we have some people that can fill in that DH spot, because,
yeah,
or have another guy that can fill in the outfield, which to Cashman's credit, we got people who can play the outfield,
yeah,
and play different positions. But also, you got some people that can hit. And does that mean that maybe we get Dominguez makes the team, or Spencer Jones makes the team as that fourth outfielder, or are we gonna? We haven't seen Grichuk come back to the team or come to the team yet.
Yeah.
But I mean, because you can't use Judge at DH every day.
No.
Yeah. Speaking of Grichuk, hopefully he makes his debut here soon. I really want to see his debut. But you know what? The good thing about Grichuk is you can put him anywhere, and also you can put him at DH. If Stanton needs a day off, you can put Grichuk at DH. I wouldn't mind that. But I think Dominguez, he needs to start. They got to figure. The Yankees need to decide what to do with Dominguez, because Grichuk could be the fourth outfielder here. Even Spencer Jones can make it out, but if Spencer Jones makes it out of spring training, he's going to be starting.
Yeah,
there's no way he's going to be sitting on the bench. So he's going to be playing. So the one thing is, what do the Yankees do with Dominguez? And obviously they've been in a lot of trade rumors going on too. So, and plus you don't want to ruin his value. His value is so high at this young age, and he has a lot of potential. So
right.
Would the Yankees, if I were the Yankees, if they were, I think they should try and trade him for a couple of good value pieces back. If you're not going to trade him, then let him play in the minors to get his reps up. That's it, and then maybe build up his value like that, and then trade him later. So because the Yankees are not going to play him, why have him in the team? Either trade him, build up his value to trade him, or trade him now because his value is so high too.
Or kill him.
Yeah,
those are the only options. That's it.
Yeah. And here, welcome to the chat, right? Yeah. They said time for the Yankees to sign Kopech and Colombe. I wouldn't mind those two. Maybe taking a chance. Let's see. And how about revisiting Corey Seager? At this point, the Yankees would have done that before with Corey Seager.
Yeah.
I think the ship has sailed. I don't see them doing that. To be honest, I would love the guy like Corey Seager, but he's another left-handed bat. And you have a lot of left-handed bats already. And McMahon, they're trying out McMahon at shortstop, which is cool, which I don't mind. So why would you get a guy like Corey Seager? Plus, he has 7 more years left on his contract.
Right.
I want to be stuck with another big contract because Stanton's contract is coming off the book soon. You need flexibility there. So I don't think that's happening. But I do see you know what I can see it definitely happening if Kopech. I'm surprised Kopech is still out there, to be honest. So I think I would take a chance on him, and then Colombe. I think Rafael Montero is still having visa issues. I think.
Right.
He still has Yankees camp yet. So.
Yeah, he's still held up with the visa. I don't know why it wasn't taken care of beforehand, but it is what it is. With Montero, I wouldn't mind Kopech, but also the thing with Ryan McMahon, I believe he's going to be our everyday third baseman.
Yeah.
Except for like maybe platoon on some of the days when whatever give him rest. But I mean, I don't see him because our shortstops we got Paul DeJong and we got Jose Caballero until Volpe comes back, and then I don't know what they're gonna do with Volpe. But yeah, they got to make that decision too. Colombi, I wouldn't mind it, but yeah, also Corey Seager. The other thing too is he's injured prone, or he's old and he's injured prone. He's been healthy the last couple of years, but he's had some of the issues, and I don't think the Rangers are willing to trade him because they were asking for the moon.
Yeah.
So
I-
but
Sorry.
go ahead.
No. Go ahead.
I forgot what I was gonna say.
That was quick. You have a short term memory? No. No. In terms of Rafael Montero, I mean, I hope he can swim here. That'd be great. I would love to see him right away. Just walk here, hitchhike here, whatever he can do. Michael Kopech, I'm surprised the Yankees didn't take a flyer on him. I would love to see that. I think right now their depth is beyond amazing, like with pitching and stuff too. I just right now what we have so many pitchers right now that and like we have a majority of the pitchers that we signed are looking good, looking good so far. And just a couple that are really questionable, but they can work on them. But I think that it's always going to be, the wheels are always going to be in motion. We're always Cashman's always, and this is what he did too. If it's not the trade deadline, then he's always going to look at what's out there and sign these players to a minor league contract. So, but with Kopech, to his defense, I don't know why that he was. Yeah, that's not sure. I'm not even that. He's still out there, which is really
Yeah.
And wait, was that Colomb? Danny Colomb? Did I say that?
Colombe, yeah.
He's out there.
Yeah, I believe he's still on free agent as well.
Wow. Not unless like all the teams, they see a big downside in them. I don't have no idea why they're not signed. Okay.
I don't know either. Unless they're, Scott Boras client.
Yeah. That's true. With Seager, I mean, there was rumors. I don't know what we've had these discussions with rumors like during the offseason, but I don't know how if it was true where the Yankees wanted to trade for Seager and the Rangers were considering it, but then they backed out. Well, that would have been that again, going back to that would have been really, really tricky. Yes, Seager being a left-handed bat. Big amount of years on his contract. I think Yankees are avoiding that. They're not going to go back into picking up just the extra years and money but it's just with McMahon too, like I said, it's good that he's doing that at shortstop. It's going to take time. That's not his natural position, so if he makes some errors, can't jump on him. We can't jump on him and demand a trade. You gotta work it out, man. But Ryan McMahon, he fits so perfectly at third base that I think he's so what the defensive IQ is top notch. I think that he can handle shortstop. But it's just you got to give him some reps on there, and I'm not talking about like fielding reps. I'm actual game reps. That's the way that's the way it works out. But yeah, absolutely, I do like Kopech. I really do like Kopech. He was on the Dodgers. That was his last team.
Dodgers and White Sox. Yeah.
White Sox.
Dodgers and White Sox.
Gotcha.
And I can't remember who did Colombe play, but he's a good pitcher. I'll tell you that.
Twins.
I think the Tampa Bay Rays.
The Rays.
Tampa Bay Rays. Okay. Well, that's a pitching factory. So, I wouldn't mind having those guys. But yeah, the Corey Seager, we got enough depth at the shortstop right now with Caballero and DeJong. And then I don't even know how serious the talks were because it was like we heard it in the aftermath, Oh, well, and it might have been just like an inquiry. Hey, Hey man, so what's up with Corey Seager? Well, okay, well, you
Yeah.
know, I mean, and then yeah, he's too big of a contract that I don't think the Yankees, you notice the Yankees are like hesitant with too many of the big contracts. I mean, you got enough of the big contracts already. You want to have another guy with like 4 or 5 years, and he's on the older side of 30.
Yeah, I'm glad they didn't really get Seager. It just, I don't know. The name on paper would have been nice, like
But
just to see him in a lineup, but I just don't. For some reason, I just wouldn't think he would mix in. I don't know.
in the contract too, because I think he has 6 or 7 years left on the
It's a
contract.
lot. It's a
Okay,
Yeah,
lot.
yeah, 6 or 7 years, and I think he's what, like 33 or something.
mostly in the 30s now. Yeah,
If they're
Yeah,
going that route, if the Yankees are going that route right now to reduce payroll, and if they make it work, it doesn't make sense to add another
right.
contract.
Why?
Yeah.
Why are you gonna block Lombard too?
Exactly. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Lombard, I think he would. I would. If I was the Yankees, from now, let's talk about now going forward. I'd keep Lombard as the number one. If they bring in somebody, and they this, there will be an issue. And I don't think they're going to do this. But they've done it before, where it's like they've brought in a minor league signing, and then they put him ahead of the depth chart, ahead of someone. They've done that before, but I don't think they're going to do that with Lombard. They look at him as
No.
their star, their future. So
Yeah, and so
play it right.
what I think might happen. Don't quote me. Don't come at me when it doesn't happen that way. But they might either actually promote him to AAA
I
and let
could
him
see.
get that consistency. Make sure that bat can stay consistently catching up with that glove. Um,
Yeah.
because if he's playing ridiculously in spring training and it's great, and a lot of us have seen enough that we want him on the big league team. But he was in Double A and he was struggling last year with the bat.
Yes.
So
Yes, he was.
you don't want to repeat what we did with Volpe. We brought him
yeah,
up a little bit too soon.
Yeah.
So why not just move him up to AAA, let him get a full year in AAA, and then him and Volpe can battle it out in spring training, and then you can give the reins to Lombard
Yeah.
because
so
Jazz is gonna
I like
walk.
that. I
yeah.
like that.
Jazz
Hey
is
guys,
gonna walk.
I'm gonna have to drop here.
All
Sorry,
right.
Yeah. No
I gotta
problem.
have to get ready. A lot of things happening. So,
Yeah. Of
Yeah, no
course.
worries. Take care.
but,
Enjoy the
so I'm
sunshine.
Good to
yeah, I
see
just
you,
want to.
man.
Yeah,
Good to see
good to
you.
see you guys too. I'll be back Monday. So,
All right.
all
Well,
right.
enjoy the weekend and then the sunshine.
Yeah, thank you.
Right.
All right, see you.
Take care,
See ya.
Nathan. Yeah. Look. I'm not going to. Yeah. Nosebleed. Good comment there. Absolutely. But I just with this too, like with Volpe too. I don't want to get rid of him yet. I want to give him another shot. When he's fully healthy and not an injury lingering. Like, look, I called myself out and was ranking on Volpe too. Like, oh, he's terrible, and I was always like roasting him and being sarcastic. But then that injury, just incident appeared, and I'm like, whoa, wait, and then it's like the Rizzo situation came up. I'm like, wow, are they doing this again? And it's like now it's like questionable with like the physical health department and or like the health and conditioning department. I'm like, what are they doing? Like, why are you like that? Doesn't make sense. Even if Volpe was like feeling pain, he's like, no, I'm all right. I'm all right. I can play. But no, you can't. You gotta play this smart too. So Volpe,
Right.
like people are like dropping him right now because of that. I would give him one more chance to see what he has fully healthy, and 100% ready to go, not 50%.
Right.
And if he does terrible this year, if it's the same input and output and all that stuff, then we could be like, well, all right, it's not working out. Can we use him as like a bench piece? Is he better off the bench? Is there too much pressure on him? I don't know. But then that's up to at the end of the season. That's really up to the Yankees to decide. So for me, I would give him one more shot to see what he got, what he has. Maybe he can go up to his full potential. I don't know. Yeah, sure. First year, wasn't really that great. The second year was atrocious. But obviously speaking with the injury bug, But I think that now when he comes back, let's see what he has. And
Right.
but then it's like, since he's 100% strong and ready to go, now you can throw everything at him. I'm not saying at once, just pretty much just get him into the lineup and just see how he goes from that. If he lifts off, takes off, or he crashes.
Right. Well, I mean, one good thing though is seeing this in spring training. Yankee legend Bucky Dent, the hero of '78. He is he's working and tutoring or whatever, mentoring Volpe. So you seen that Volpe was going through the school of Bucky Dent. So that may help him not only defensively but things. But yeah, I mean, but then also here's the problem too. When he was injured, when he first injured that labrum, we didn't have anybody to replace him.
I know.
To put him on the IL. It wasn't that, I mean, part of it, he probably wanted to play that, tough it up, because he's got that kind of heart, and I love the kid for that. But, I mean, you would have had to go on with Peraza as shortstop.
Ugh. I know.
I mean, and we didn't get Caballero till the deadline. So, from May to July, that's what, 2 months?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you're looking at, 2 months, you would have had Peraza as mainly your Peraza or Cabrera. But then you would have been having Peraza or Vivas as your third baseman when you move over Cabrera.
I know.
So,
I know.
But now the Yankees have better depth. Don't rush Volpe back. Let him be 100% healthy. Ease him into playing every day. And then, you can bring him back. And it's the same thing with Rodon. Don't just throw him out there. Hey, go pitch 6 innings coming back from the soreness or whatever. And then with Cole, I love that Cole's ahead of schedule right now. But let him get a few reps in spring training, ease him back in. We got enough pitching too to where we can. I mean, Ryan Weathers shows that he's capable of making starts. Blackburn is capable of making starts. And even Yarbrough as a swingman, he can make a couple starts while we wait for those two. I do not want to risk going another year without our ace or without our number 3 man in Rodon, or having to go, because we rushed somebody back, or a repeat of Rizzo where he completely lost all talent and skill because of the concussion. And they were playing him through it without, while gaslighting us fans when we could see clearly.
Yeah, even Clint Frazier too, who had a concussion.
Oh yeah, Clint Frazier.
Yeah,
I mean, I've heard from medical professionals. I'm not one, but I've heard from ones I've been close to. Concussions are always tricky because of how your body comes back differently, and the symptoms are different for different people. So those long-term effects are hard to kind of tell what happens. But yeah, Clint Frazier, Brendan Drury, when he was with us, he had a concussion. Then he couldn't see anything.
Yeah.
He's having difficulty with dizziness and stuff. But now he kind of bounced back a little bit, and he's kind of resurged in his career. But, he's like a bench player now, not an everyday player. And that's fine. And Volpe may become a second baseman next year when Jazz, because Jazz is asking for ridiculous money.
Yeah.
So, hey.
Well, I would entertain that if Jazz is looking good. His bat is looking good. I do like the way he's hitting. But at end of the season, how it performs from beginning, middle, and end, and everything in between, which is every day. If he shuts his mouth and he plays, I'm good with that. Yeah, he's probably going to command a lot of money, but it also depends how he performs. I want to point out the Bucky Dent and Anthony Volpe situation is almost like Rocky Part 3, where Carl Weathers trains Rocky. They bring him back to L.A. to retrain him to get back get back into the spirit of boxing. It's almost like what
Get
Bucky.
the eye of the tiger, Rob.
Yeah,
Eye
yeah.
of the tiger.
And look what happened to Rocky. He killed Clubber Lang, baby, because of Carl.
Yeah.
I think Bucky Dent. That's really. I love that. And this is where spring training too. I love these special advisors because it means the world to me. Yeah, sure. I'm sure it means the world to the players more, but it definitely means the world to baseball fans where they're seeing that. It's like, wow, that is awesome. You have like the legendary names and how they still have it. They have that baseball IQ, and then they're helping the young kids or even kids that pretty much had a drop off year, or even players that had a drop off year. So you never know. I mean, you never know what's going to happen. If like someone had a drop off year and they just didn't do anything about it, yeah, then that's sink or swim. That's on you. You're gonna sink. But I think Volpe's his head is above the water and he's trying to swim. So let it be. But I just think as of last year too, we didn't have anyone to fill in Volpe's shoes. And this is where the Yankees got it wrong, especially with the trade deadline. Sure, we got key players, but we emptied out our depth. I don't think that's a good way of going about things, but I think they learned during spring training where they're signing a bunch of all these people, different depth pieces in every position. Yeah, nice, but defensive first is good with a balance of offensive first as well. So, behind Austin Wells, like I mentioned, sure, you have JC Escara, you have Abe Gutierrez. I think he got sent down, or Ali Sanchez, one of them. Peyton Henry, Miguel Palma. I mean, I don't know. I mean, you just have these rotation of depth pieces that you just never know who's going to be called up, next man up. You just never know. I wish we would have, Carlos Novaez, but we got Cruz for him. I wish we had Luis Torrens, but he's on the Mets now. I wish we had Omar Flores, but whatever. He's on the Pirates, right? They could trade him to the Pirates for Bednar, right? We got Bednar.
Yeah.
So
we traded Flores. Well, I mean, look at this though. In the last few years, we traded Trey Sweeney, who's killing it with the Tigers now.
Yes. To the Dodgers.
Caleb Durbin, we traded him to the Brewers.
Yeah.
For Devin Williams. Look where we got. But
I know. Yeah.
We traded Narvaez and Agustin Ramirez as our catching, but it was like the catching and the shortstop depth, we depleted it the last couple years, and then look at where we were at. It's like you're just scratching your head. But no, I think the roster, the way that Cashman built it now, is built with enough depth to handle the wild card of injuries, the X factor of different things. Plus, I like the way the team has the situational hitting. And as Charles said, Bucky Dent is the man. I mean, Bucky Dent was a solid defender. I didn't watch him live, obviously, way before I was born. But when you watch the clips and then you hear about him, and then, I mean, he's a guy that teaches a camp of youth. The summer, he's got that Bucky Dent school of baseball or whatever it is. And so you realize, and like you said, a lot of these old school guys, and that's one of the things I love about the Yankees over the years, especially in spring training. If you ever go catch it, I caught it one time, and then you see guys like Reggie Jackson and Ron Guidry, Yogi, all those guys, and they're like right there, and they're mentoring the current players of that generation. Like, how many times have you seen clips? Yogi's talking, and you see Jeter and Posada going. They're taking it all in,
Yeah.
And but you look at it, it's all great. And but yeah, I mean, I'm just loving what I see. I mean, aside from yesterday, but hey, maybe the baseball gods are like, y'all need some humbling. Here's a case of humble pie right here.
Yeah, and there was one time where when Phil Hughes was on the team, he was sitting down in the dugout, and Roger Clemens was teaching him. So you always want to see that. And I'm sure there was one for Garrett Cole when he was a rookie. I don't know particularly, but
no, he had the Gator. The Gator was talking down to him, or talking to him, not down to him. Well, when the Yankees, when Garrett Cole came to the Yankees,
Guidry
was still there, and he was talking to him. He still comes by, and I forget who else he was. I mean, yeah, obviously had CC was there with him, talking to him. They were talking over stuff. And then you had some other pitchers too, and I'm sure. I mean, like now we got Andy Pettit talking to a lot of our pitchers.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
But yeah,
Yeah, I like this. I just it's always, you know, they've always been that case for spring training. Some just for some reason this spring training is like more precision targets, like on the spot, where it's like they're focusing on what you can do better, also exposing your flaws, what you can do better with that as well. So it's always, you know what it is, it's always you can never say the words best, like I know you use it, Sean, but I'm not knocking you. Legendary, epic. You're setting the, I'm talking about like just sports in general. You're setting the bar really high. You always need to be like good or better, because you want room for improvement. And this is where it's like, you know, people in sports are like, oh, I'm the best. Well, you know, Bret Hart is the best there is, the best there was, best of course. You know that for a fact.
right.
But like let's just say like in sports, when people say I'm the best in the league, well, there's someone better, you know. So you always have to, you know, like that. This is where like even with the Yankees too, like players, it's like I did good, but I can do better. You always want to leave room for improvement, and this is where it's like it's all a mental thing too. It's like I know I can do better. I did good, I did okay, but I can do better. So this is where the precision air, I like to call it Call of Duty precision airstrikes come in, or if you want to call it real life too. But it's just what's happening now with just all these pitching advisors, or even these new coaches that came in, you know, just are guiding these guys to get better, because there's again, you have to have that mindset. Always have to have that mindset.
And I mean, because you look at it, in order for a lot of these guys, I said they're legend because they played areas back on. But then in order for them to get to that status, with the Hall of Famers became Hall of Famers, and you know, or the guys that get remembered, they were heroes. They were always constantly working on the craft. I mean, you hear it from everybody. I mean, baseball's a sport of failure. I mean, you're failing 70% out of the time, and you still can make the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I know. I know. I think they're running out of people too to put in the Hall of Fame too.
Right. But what I'm saying is, if you hit for 300, right, batting average, right, but you can still be a hero. But then you look at it, well, it's still 7 times you got out.
Yeah. No,
you know,
exactly.
no one's gonna bat 1,000. All right.
Absolutely. Yeah. No one's perfect.
No one's perfect. But you know, and that such is in life. But you know, you notice when the ones that become great, even in like cooking, some of the great chefs, you'll find out they're always looking to better their craft, or they're looking to master this specialty. Well, I don't really know how to do like Chinese or you know, teriyaki. Well, man, I'm gonna work on that. But you know, or barbecue or whatever the case is. I mean, I do it in security. There's so many times, and I've done it for 13 years, right? And I've been well-rounded, but I'm always looking to find out, hey, what ways can I be more effective? How can I better, you know? And the only way you can do that is working on it, but asking other people that have done it better, or in a leadership positions, people that have done it for 30 years, 20 years, you know, or also, you know, talking with managers at different sites I've had to work at. But, you know, and it's the same way in baseball. The only way for a lot of these players that we want to get better, they've got to want to get better. But also they got to talk to either their peers, or talk even with the you know, I call them legend, but I mean, because it's like they're the previous generation. They were the guys that passed the torch to you.
Exactly.
But yeah.
Like like speaking of which, like that makes sense too. It's like we can reflect on that. Like with me too. It's like I you know, I specialize in Mediterranean cuisine. I don't want to only specialize in a few countries in that cuisine. I want to do everything. I want to do a cuisine from Canada. I want to do cuisine from every part of the world. And I did. And I learned that in my 20 plus years, not from only self-teaching, but from other cultures as well, from chefs, even dishwashers too, believe it or not. Like, I learned the best Peruvian food from my dishwasher like a few years ago. He taught me. And it's like, this is where you need to check your ego at the door. It's like, sure, you have the title as executive chef, and then it's like, oh, a dishwasher is going to teach me how to cook. No, this is where you become a good manager. I'll get into a Boone in a little bit too. I'm sort of making a segue there. No, but this is how managers, chef managers, or managers in general improve themselves, but also are good leaders, where it's like, you want to give that confidence and that leadership to people that are not only prep cooks and dishwashers or waitresses or cashiers. You want them to have that room for improvement to grow. There's no reason why a dishwasher can't be a chef. There's no reason why a cashier can't be a chef. There's no reason why Duke Ellis can be an all-star. There's no reason. It's up to him, of course, but there's no reason. Aaron Boone, like, there's no reason for him to take charge and lead this team into greatness. There's no reason. Of course, he has his different leadership skills. I prefer him be more tougher, which is how Joe Girardi was, and that didn't work out. I mean, right now to this era. But yeah, so it's just exactly. You learn on the job, self-teach, or you ask. Yes, it's not going to fall on your lap. It's not. You need to seek that. You need to seek if you have an issue with contact hitting, situational hitting. There's a fine line between coaches calling you out and just saying, look, we have to work on this. But you have to meet them halfway too. You're like, look, let's get this done. I want to be better with that. So everything, it's again, with our reflection in our careers, and even with everyone in the chat too, it's like, whether it's a reflection in your life, it works all around like that. And with the Yankees too, I've been the off season, I'm like I'm reflecting on myself, just roasting the leadership from head to toe, and I'm like, all right, Nick, you need to relax. Let's let them play out. Let's give some positivity with the Yankees leadership. Look, it's a new page to turn for the new season. But with Boone, I just hope that if he sees something, and I don't know what happens behind closed doors, it's right in front of us. If it's right in front of you, Boone, you got to address it right away. You can't say like PG words. I'm not saying to curse on the air, but you need to have, just, if someone doesn't hustle, get them out of the game. If someone makes an error and doesn't care, get them out of the game. I don't care if it's Jazz. I don't care if Jazz makes an error and he puts his hand on his head and he yawns. Get him out of there. This is something that it's not. You're sure you are punishing your players to an extent, but you also are showing character, leadership, and you're not going to stand for that crap. And the Yankees shouldn't. So this is something that he needs to pretty much toughen up, just loosen up his strings, his balloon strings that are tied. I just think that he needs to be better with that. Cashman, I'm not he's behind the scenes. He's not on the field. He's going to do what he does, but just with Boone. And I also think that, to an extent, if Boone has a percentage of management and analytics does to an extent, I would be pissed. If I had 80% of control of the kitchen and 20% of analytics telling me what to do, I would be so pissed. I'd be like F off. This is my show. This is my kitchen. I'm going to run it the way I want to. I don't know. I guess Boone maybe doesn't want to go against the boss. I don't know. Maybe Hal is not a fan of that too, but I would be bothered of that. I'd be like, look, I don't need computer generated stuff to dictate how my management skills personally in real life, right in front of us, right? I wouldn't want that. I wouldn't want AI to dictate what I can do and what can't do. That's what bothers me, and it's just accepted. So
yeah, no, I mean, yeah, it's hard, and it's like, come on, we know this guy's got a mind for baseball, but
yeah,
you gotta let him manage, and then it's hard because as fans, we're like, we only see so much, and as a manager, you're pretty much the face of the coaching staff.
Yeah.
So when the team doesn't do well, it looks bad on you.
Yeah.
But then when you look at it, and you're like, wait, analytics has so much say, and and it's got to be tough. But yeah, you got to break it. It's kind of like I said, when I was in the military, I used to hear it from officers all the time. You know, and I remember that because he'd be like, "No, y'all were the rubber meets the road." You know, talking about the enlisted guys.
Hmm.
You know, but you know, the one thing that was worse is when you had a captain in the military, but then you got the colonel coming in and saying, you know, or a major coming in and saying, "Hey, well, no, we want you guys to." It's like, no, just let me. You know, we're all looking like let the battery commander run the battery the way he needs to run. Let us do it according to the mission, because if we succeed, you succeed. And if we fail, it's on you because you're the higher up. And unfortunately for Boone, it's like they gotta let him manage the game. I mean, Brian Cashman, I don't know what it is about Fisherman, but he's not getting it done. Obviously, his 20% say and how on the field, it makes them all look bad. All
Yeah.
right. So you know, hopefully Hal's been like, nope, let's nip that in the bud and let's let the manager have say. I mean, because in the old days, well, you didn't have much computers back then, but even in the '90s, Joe Torre was like, "This is my team." He told George that.
Yep.
He said, "Let me manage the team." And I mean, George still came in and came in and visit his guys and talked to him, but rally. But you could tell Joe Torre, Don Zimmer, they managed the players. The players, managed themselves, and the players went out and performed. But we gotta see what doing. And then also the other thing was the comment Mario had about Judge. It's something that's like Judge is on a mission this year. Not only just with the WBC. I mean, I love that, but I really believe he's on a mission to get that championship because he doesn't want to keep hearing, "Yeah, but he hasn't won in the ring yet."
Yeah, no, I absolutely with Judge. I hope he gets a ring. I hope he gets his first
Yeah.
ring. Yeah, and I'm hoping with that too. With Judge too, again, it's like he's getting older and his prime. I hope it's obviously it's still there. But injuries are going to happen. Injuries are going to happen. He's going to break down. So this is where the time is now, and it's not. It's not Yankee fans like just being impatient. Well, you know what? Maybe we should be impatient. I think we're well deserved of being impatient because it's been a long time. And especially you're wasting Judge's talent, especially what he can do and what he has done. Yes, I think that the time is now. And if every time there's a missed year, then Judge is going to be on the decline and decline. And I think Judge is frustrated. He is frustrated. So I'm going to be rooting for him in the WBC. I hope he gets his first ring. I hope Team USA wins because Greece is not there. So I can't root for Greece. So USA is there. So, yeah, I look, already he crushed a 453-foot home run. And he's not missing a beat, man. He's not at all. Speaking of which, Joe wanted me to mention in regards to Wednesday. So let me just read this here as a programming note. So Joe put out a short for all the games that are going to be played on Amazon Prime on Wednesday nights. Mostly go and take a look, and you can see the schedule where they're on Amazon Prime. So Joe put out a short with that. If you haven't seen that, just take a look at that. As far as tonight, with me being on 7:45 for the introduction into the play-by-play with me, Evan, and Jason at 8 o'clock. It is USA versus Brazil. That's right. We're not talking about Amazon Prime, baby. We're talking about Brazil. There he is. So, yes, so that's on tonight, 8 o'clock. Join us. It's me, Evan, and Jason. Analysis, score updates all around the WBC League, and plus live action as well. You don't want to miss it. Hi, Joe.
Hello. I just want to give everybody a heads up again. For the first time, unprecedented, we're going to be running two channels at the same time. So we will start out with the Yankee game with Ken, myself, and then from there, at around 7:43, we are going to go off, and that our station will stay on with Ken. So you guys who still want to keep watching the Yankee game, that's great. But while that's going on, we're opening up the other stream. So for tonight, The WBC game is being seen on YankeeMania, and the Yankee game is being seen on our World Channel. And it's a simple thing because we need a certain amount of subscribers to actually go on live on that channel with that. So we have to switch it. We have to get 50 subscribers, everyone. We're now in existence for a little over a week. We have about 42 or 43. We need 50. But we still can simulcast both games at the same time. So at 8 o'clock, we're going to have two channels running. It's unprecedented. It's the first time that we've done it, and I'm looking forward to it. So it should be a lot of fun, everyone. And then, of course, when you're done with the Yankee game, everyone, just come on over and listen to some great play-by-play with your Aaron Judge and your Max Frieds and all of that playing tonight. So that's what I wanted to tell everybody. Thank you for your love and support. The workload right now is hot and heavy. I'm working on so many things right now. So the guys have been nice enough to help us out in the mornings. And we have a lot of guests coming on. Mackenzie Guerrero rescheduled, and she'll be on Monday at 12 p.m. So we got a lot of stuff going on, guys, a lot of guests. We have Russ Ortiz coming on. Very, very good pitcher, ex-Giant and Brave pitcher, and much, much more. This morning I found out a very, very nice surprise guest. You guys are going to love this ex-Yankee. Eventually will be coming on. But I can only give you a tease on that. But let me tell you, it's a very big name. So, but stay tuned, everyone. There's a lot going on here. And please, and bear with us tonight and give us all the support. Press the like button and subscribe. I will go on YouTube Live sometime today, and we will talk about everything. We have our membership show coming up, which hopefully will make an announcement later on this afternoon. It could be as early as tomorrow. We'll see. We'll let you know. So thank you, everyone, and let the guys finish to do what they do best, and that's
Joe.
About the Yankees. Yes, go ahead.
Charles put in the chat that his niece's son, he just got deployed overseas to the USS Fitzgerald. So I want to give a shout out to and thank him for his service. You know.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Charles, pass it along. We're praying for his safety, but also we're thankful, you know, for anybody who dared to raise the right hand to serve this country in any capacity in the military or first responders. I always will, you know, my heart goes out to them. But also, I just want to say, you know, we're thankful and we're praying for them. And, you know, God bless this country.
That's right. God bless you guys. I always end the show with God bless America. But we're not ending the show yet. So you guys take over. And God bless to everybody that serves the country and makes us proud. We love each and every one of you. So, Nick, did you have any questions for me before I go back to the chat?
The lineup cards, are they out yet, or is it too early?
No, it's way too early for a 6:30 game. No, it won't come out till at least 4 o'clock.
I figured. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
I'm looking for any other news. If anything comes up, I will come up with it. So keep up the good work, guys. Love you guys in the morning. Don't forget tonight we're running 2 channels live at the same time. That's going to be a happening. It's unprecedented. It has not been done too many times on StreamYard or wherever you watch the event. So we're keeping our fingers crossed. Everything works well. It should. When you have people like Ken and so many people like Chef Nick and Evan and Sean Browning and everybody to help out, it should go out. It should be flawless. And we're very, very excited and proud to do this for you tonight. We'll talk to you later, guys.
Yeah. No, guys. I mean, it's great. You know, we got Yankees. They're playing well, situational at bat, situational things. The sound defense, like Max Schumann.
Yeah.
You know, it was awesome. And then that thing with with whatever Peyton Henry, he's got such an arm, man.
Yeah.
And if only his bat could catch up, and maybe get some hits too. But yeah, I mean, but that is a guy I get excited for, and hopefully Wells can figure out how to pop up quickly and throw out runners. But
That'd be great.
it'd be great. But I mean, but at least we got somebody in the pipeline that we know is there defensively.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, is there anybody that really stood out to you as far as this prospects, the guys that were on the cusp of making the team?
Excluding like the top prospects like Lombard. Yeah. Schumann, he's been very impressive. I didn't expect that. So all around there. Look, I've Brendan Shoemake, he made a great play. Diving for a ball at short and then throwing a runner out at home. I think that was Boston, or if I'm wrong,
Yeah,
was it Boston?
against Boston, but I believe it was. I can't remember if it was Schumann or Shoemake, but yeah,
They both have the same name. The bro Shoemaker. Yeah, I don't remember, but either one, like whatever. But that was a great play.
oh yeah,
Yeah,
you catch it over the shoulder diving.
Yeah, yeah.
He's get up
You
and
see
fire
that
from
now.
the knees.
I know.
One hot strike.
Yeah, so I'm liking what I'm seeing from Schumann. I do like what I'm seeing from Miguel Palma. It just seems like he's very tricky. He's very sneaky with the bat. And I don't know if he's gonna make the team. I mean I don't know. It's just defense. He looks okay so far. But I do like Schumann. Pitching wise, I do like Coleman. I like the way he's pitched. Again, excluding the top prospects. Wow. There's a few others actually. I forgot their names. Wow, so many signings. I do. Who's the other guy? Oh my God, I'm drawing a blank here. For the pitching side. Oh man, I should have wrote this down. So it was my.
I mean, Wincast was been looking all right except for yesterday.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about him.
Yeah,
I'm not worried. He's what is it, like he has his fastball is like 100, 101.
yeah, something like that.
And his changeup is like in the mid 90s or something.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's a hell of a slow changeup. Yeah, I'm not worried about him. I think that the Yankees are they're going to use him. He's a Rule 5 draft, so
they have to use him on the major league roster.
Yeah.
Or he goes back to St. Louis.
Yeah, I would put him on the roster. I don't know. There's just something about him that I like. He has great stuff. He just has to maybe just fine tune it. I think he would. I don't think he's going to be sent back. I think they think highly of him, so I think he does have a spot there. But yeah, I do think so. Bob in the chat. Bob, welcome. Good to see you as always. He asks, who do you feel wins the WBC? He thinks USA. Yes, me too. I think USA all the way, baby.
Oh, yeah. No, I got USA all the way, and we're going to be facing Team DR, Dominican Republic, for the championship. Shohei's going to be crying his tears all the way back to L.A., and then
Japan.
Soto's going to be crying his tears all the way back to the Queens.
There you go. Yeah. The Queens.
Right. Yeah. But yeah, USA all the way. This is our year. This is our time.
That's right. Yeah, no, I like and
I'm
DeRozan
back.
too. Hey, he's back. Look at
Hey.
that sunshine.
Yeah.
What's up, sunshine?
Yo, what up? What up?
You got a 6-pack of Corona with you?
No, Kennedy Corona is he has to make the team first in order.
Yeah, that's right. We have to
Right.
salute for that. Yeah.
But no, but they're by the way, speaking of Kennedy Corona, he's been impressing so far this spring. I think it's a long shot, but I think he should be in consideration about making the team. But I just don't know because now with Oswaldo, I mean, if you put like this is a good problem to have. Yankees have a great problem now with all these supplement pieces on the
Yeah.
bench and also in spring training. So a lot of things can happen here.
But
So
yeah, I think he gets moved up to whatever double A or triple A.
yeah,
I'm not putting him above Spencer Jones, but I mean that's nice to have two center fielders or outfielders in line getting ready or close to getting ready. I mean that's good. Um, because after Trent Grisham walks at the end of the year, you can just put in Spencer Jones, let him run, let him rain. But yeah, I'm liking it. I'm liking what I see too from him, Kennedy Corona. Also the other one that surprised me too is that Ascara's been hitting the ball off the
Yeah.
cover off the ball too. Um,
yep,
and I like what I'm seeing there. Um, and yeah, it's a lot of teams too. A lot of guys on that team. They're all playing well for each other. And that's what I want to see. I want to see the Yankees play where the whole team, everybody plays for each other. It's no, Lone Ranger. I mean, you
Yeah.
see, Aaron Judge is the greatest player on the planet, but he plays for his teammates. He doesn't play. Oh yeah, it's all about me. He's more like, no, hey, if you get the walk off hit, it's you get the high. You get the spotlight. He's fine being in the background too. So and it stands like that as well. And I'm not too worried too much with him because when he's healthy, he can do a lot of damage. But he's gonna spend some time on the IL too. But if we got enough depth pieces that can cover for that, and a couple others, I'm loving what I see from the Yankees this year. Like I
Well,
said,
what do you think? Like in terms of Stanton, I know, like, yeah, when he's healthy, he kills it. But like, what do you think about this year? Like, do you think I don't want to say performs the same, or do you think there's going to be like he's just now like going downhill, especially with his injuries, though?
I think it may be harder with and he spent so much time with the nurse coming back from that tennis elbows. But I think he's kind of figured out a way to manage with it. I think he's going to be a lot better than what he was last year. But it's just going to be like the more typical Stanton than. But at the same time, he is getting closer to that end of his career. So it's not like you're going to see him hit like 60 homers or 59 homers again. But even if he gives us 40 or 35 home runs, and you notice he hits singles and doubles too, as long as he can do that from the cleanup spot, I'm happy. Get a guy that can give us 100 RBIs from the cleanup spot.
yeah,
Yeah. I mean, every double is going to be a stand up double. He can't slide.
Right.
yeah,
Right. I mean, I'm not asking for him to steal bases. I'm not asking for him to,
Hmm.
turn doubles into triples and whatnot. Just give me home runs, doubles, singles, but bring in 100 RBIs. If I get 40 homers and 100 RBIs from Stanton, that's
Oh yeah,
fine.
yeah. That's no. That, of course, that's great production. Yeah, I love
Yeah.
that. Okay. Very good.
I mean, we know he's gonna be on the IL at some point, but I want to see longer stretches of nuclear Stanton. Where every ball just gets crushed.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, wait. I guess that we can't really have a specific person that's going to be to fill in Stanton's shoes at DH. I guess it's going to be rotational, like
Yeah.
left whoever, like it could be Judge, it could be it could even be Rice. I don't know. So it's not really one. I think so many people can fit that role if they want to
Mhm.
rest
And then
day,
you,
that sort of thing.
yeah, you could even use Paul G at the DH spot.
That's true. Okay, that's
You
true.
know,
Yeah.
Goldie, he's got a bat, but then at the same time, if you're gonna use him to be a late inning replacement for Ben Rice, or
Yeah.
you can't, but you can use them as an option every once in a while. And then also, if you want to give Jason Dominguez some bat time from the DH spot, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I know they're probably gonna, if Stan goes down or whatever, Judge is gonna get those times of DH days, which is fine. I'm perfectly fine with that. The dude's huge. He's a monster, but we need that bat in the lineup. But my
Yes.
thing is this: you build that lineup, but the big three of our lineup is Judge, Belly, and Stanton. And you get production from the people around them, the packing, but you need those big three to just really produce for the team. Because I mean, are you gonna be afraid of Jose Caballero, or are you gonna be afraid to face Giancarlo Stanton?
Yeah. I agree. There we go. Okay. Teresa in the chat. Hey, Teresa, good to see you as always. And this question, I guess, is for Nathan. Can you bring Meredith on because that's Joe's favorite person? I'm gonna add words here. Joe's favorite future wife in the world.
That's my future wife.
Let's add some words here.
I think every man.
Yeah, we're working that. We're working on that for that.
Yeah.
For this show. Meredith Marakovitz. Yep. And
I think
every.
I think every other.
I mean, obviously, her schedule is busy right now with spring training and the season coming up. But we'll definitely work on that for her for this.
Oh yeah. But I think every eligible bachelor.
Oh, you want to do a call-in, Kevin? You want to do a call-in right now? Try it out. Joe, have Kevin call in real quick. Let's test this out now. Or should we wait?
Wait, is it on? Is it?
I don't think so.
Is it set up already?
Oh.
No, he's asking when are we going to do it, and are we going to do it? And my answer is yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
We're still negotiating the phone number, and it should be on very soon. And it will be first on our membership show first before it goes on here to let everybody know. Great questions today. Everybody's asking questions in the chat. I think I have one or two more, so I'll get.
All right. So I mean, our emails busting, the chat's busting.
Joe
and then what's funny?
Joe is busting, popping in and out.
Yeah. And then when we were talking about Boone earlier, I know Charles said we are savages. Yeah. And that's what I want from the Yankees, from the first guy to the ninth guy in the lineup. Be the savages in the box.
Yes.
We need that mentality. Yep.
Yeah.
And I think this, Chef Nick and Sean in the chat and Joe, I think this spring training, I feel like they have a different mindset, and I think they're more focused, and then something's different about this team. And Joe is right. I think something is different about this team, and they have a vibe that hasn't been there for a while. And they're 9-2 this spring, and
9-3.
Oh, sorry, 9-3, and but they're playing great baseball. But except for that game yesterday, you guys talked about, but all in all, they've been great. And obviously, the situational hitting has been better. Pitching has been outstanding. I think they have a lot more depth. I feel like there's a lot more depth on this team, and whenever someone goes down, you feel confident that someone is going to step up. And I think Boone is hitting everything right now in all cylinders, especially the coaching staff and the new player people like Dan Ferrito. He's doing a pretty good job of installing what he can bring to the first base coach, and obviously, there's so far no mistakes has been made. But like I said, they have a different vibe, and I think I feel confident in this team that they can do something special if everything goes right. It says, Joe says, Richmond Rally Pharmacy. Actually, shout out to Richmond Rally Pharmacy. Yeah. They help out Joe a lot with his stuff, and they said good luck with 2 channels tonight. Should be a lot of fun. And we're telling you, wow, that's amazing, Richard Valley. Thank you guys.
Richard, Richmond Valley Pharmacy, if you're listening in, this is Chef Nick. I'm going to come in and visit you and buy a protein bar one of these days. So.
Yeah. So if you guys are in the Staten Island area, and you need to get some stuff, go check out Richmond Valley
Right.
Pharmacy.
Mm-hmm.
Joe highly recommend, and then tell them that the boys at NY Yankee Mania sent them over.
That's right. Only in Staten Island, baby. There you go.
Yep,
The one and only. What's
one and
up?
only.
Hi, Corky.
Man, it's already been an hour and 15 minutes.
Yeah, good talk, man. Good conversations here. I love it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh yes.
Any final thoughts before we go?
Yeah. Guys, thanks for coming in. Thanks for supporting that preview that we kind of did it last minute, but it was great. That the show was great last night. But hey, guys, just let you know, tonight at 6:30, we Ken the Yankees the Ugly Truth, and we're gonna cover the Yankees baseball simulcast there, and then at 7:45. But if you still want to catch the Yankees thing, you can stay in Yankee Mania and watch the Yankees game while Ken covers that.
Yeah.
But then at 7:45, you can come on to World Sports Entertainment Mania, where Chef Nick is gonna introduce you and walk you into with the pregame with Jason and Evan, and they're gonna cover USA versus
USA.
Brazil for the World Baseball Classic.
Woo!
Usa.
Very, very
Usa.
good. But you guys would normally be right, but tonight it's reversed.
Yeah.
Tonight we're going to be on the World Network for the Yankee game, and Mania has the World game because we can't simulcast live without having 50 subs. So guys, get on that for us. Please sub. We have almost 1,000 in Yankee Mania. Some of you or all of you, please come up. Please, it's free. You don't have to do anything. Just subscribe. Get us over 50 subs, please.
Yeah.
We really appreciate it. We're doing some amazing things here, and we researched and we went nuts. And Ken we did a lot of tests, and we figured it out. Ken was amazing, along with his son, how to do this tonight, and it truly worked. So we're looking forward to it, everyone. But please come and subscribe. And let's get to the 1,000 with Mania, everyone. It changes the game 1,000,000%. Just do that for us.
Yep.
We really, really appreciate it. Thank you. I just wanted to clarify. I don't want people to get confused. But
Yeah. So I guess we could. Yeah, I guess we can. You can end it now instead of
Yeah.
Okay, no problem. Go ahead, guys. You want to? Whoever wants to end the stream, go ahead.
All right. Well,
Please.
guys, great show tonight. Great show today. Chef Nick, Sean, Joe, everybody in the chat did a fantastic job. Let's go. Let's go Yankees. Let's go USA. And welcome back, Oswaldo Cabrera.
Anybody else?
Yeah, so let's keep it short and sweet, man. Let's have a great day today. Let's make it happen. I think it's gonna be a very interesting day. A lot going on, but at the same time, I think this is like a huge company sort of like branching out their wings to everyone and everything. So I love this. This is a very exciting time, and we're only growing. We're right now. It's we have so many arms. We're going to be more than we're going to need more arms to be an octopus. But I absolutely love how each and every person on here has their own niche, has their own thing that they're doing, and they are just grabbing these bars in life as it comes and as it goes, and we are succeeding and growing. And I always say join the movement, because not only are we on a train, not only are we on a plane, not only are we on an automobiles, trying to make planes, trains, and automobiles reference. Yeah. Not only that, transportation, baby, is really important, and we're only going sky high, and this is what we do. Please support, please like, please subscribe. I went from doing domestic violence in a polite way on this channel to decapitating. Now I'm going to go beyond. I'm going to say you guys got to roast, saute, boil. I want you guys to braise this like button. Marinate, baby. Don't ferment. Don't expire. You guys got to marinate in this. Shower in this like button. Get used to it, because we are here for life, baby. That's it. NY Yankee Mania for life. World Sports Entertainment Mania for life as well. Get used to it. Join the movement. You guys are a part of this. This is a great community. Everyone here is awesome in their own way. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome sauce, baby. There you go. Take that to the bank. Love you all.
Nice, great words. I like
Thank
the
Everybody,
plane. I like the
Tommy
plane
Green
trains
here,
automobile
full picture for the
reference.
Philadelphia Phillies.
Oh
I
yeah.
want to thank you for watching YankeeMania.
Yeah,
Come back again and see us.
let's go.
Hi, I'm Bria Frisbee. I work with the nation's best NIL Dream Team, and I was on YankeeMania today on February 19th. It was awesome.
Hey guys, it is Deb Witkus from the Blonde Blitz, host and reporter, and you are watching New York Mania Entertainment.
I am Katharina Michio, and you are watching YankeeMania.
The best.
I'm Marnie Schneider. I'm the author of Football
Yeah.
Freddy and Fumble the Dog, Game Day in the USA, and also the author of Baseball Billy and Bunt the Dog, Game Day with the New York Yankees. And I am so excited to be part of the New York YankeeMania show. Thanks, everyone.
Hello, everybody. This is Bip Roberts, former Major League ball player, and you're watching New York YankeeMania. Enjoy. What a great show.
What is up, everybody? It is Evan from YankeeMania. Welcome to the family. Welcome to the show.
Yeah.
We have Yankees news, overall baseball news, basketball, entertainment, and everything else. Come along for the ride. It's music to your ears.
Hey everybody, it's Ian Eagle. You are watching YankeeMania.
Yeah,
The best.
The best.
Hi, my name is Maria Venuto, and you are watching
Yeah.
New York
Let's go.
YankeeMania.
This is Nitya Ramachandra from the
Oh,
NY Media. You're listening
who's
to
that?
NY
Who's that?
Yankee Mania. Like and subscribe, and stay tuned for more.
Hey, y'all. You're watching YankeeMania, where we get motivated about the sports we talk about. We're passionate sports and real life talk. You're watching YankeeMania. Hit the like and subscribe.
Just trying to pick your nose,
Hello,
Sean, but I
everyone.
can't.
My name is Virginia Kuzmina. I am an actor, comedian, fashion model,
Oh,
and
yes, let's
writer.
go.
And I'm really excited to be here today on YankeeMania with Joel. And I can't pronounce your last name, but you have to learn me. And I know it's from Sicilian Mafia.